Hello, Jesse Good here. Today we're taking a look at a LEGO Overwatch Fall 2019 set, which is Junkrat and Roadhog. It has 380 pieces, retails for $50 in the United States, and it just released October 1st. Let's take a look at those minifigures. Or should I say Big Fig, because this is the first figure I'm going to take a look at, the Roadhog figure, which might be the most detailed Big Fig ever, and this is just incredible in the molding and all the pieces that come together that are new pieces exclusive to the set to make this figure. First off, there's the body piece, which I love how they even got his round belly, and it says Wild Hog Power, and that's a little tattoo on his chest. And that body piece is connected to the leg piece, which has all these extra molded parts, like this a little license plate that says Road Wage, or really it's a belt buckle, but it works really well, almost like a license plate. On the sides here, there's some detailing. He can go across 6 studs for his legs. At the back, there's more molding and everything like that. This part right here is a part that's built on to attach to the hook, which we'll take a look at the weapon soon, but there's 4 studs at the back. His arms are separate though, much like other Big Figs, where there's a little Technic pin connector and also a separate piece for the hands, which I don't know if we've gotten this hand piece, the Big Fig arm or hand piece, in that peach coloring, that flesh coloring. So that's actually pretty neat to get. Maybe I am wrong about that. And the same goes with this right arm. Now, what really surprised me, though, is this head attachment. The head itself is actually just a plain fleshed Lego minifigure head, meaning this is a Big Fig with a regular Lego little neck right there. That doesn't happen too often. I think there is, what, like a Chima one and maybe a Ninjago one like that. Might be wrong. And this is actually a separate piece, and you could put that on minifigures, which I love the mask on there, and it's molded in with the hair as a dual molded piece. It's not a rubber, but it seems like a little bit of a softer plastic. Just an interesting observation. But admittedly, that mask hair combo looks almost like a custom piece when you put it on a regular Lego minifigure. Here it is on Junkrat. And the regular minifigure headpiece looks absolutely horrifying on the Big Fig body, but I can't wait to see what you guys do with this body. As for Roadhog's weapons, there's his scrap gun on the left and also his hook to the right. The hook itself is an interesting piece at the top here. I like the molding on that. And it has this chain that connects all the way to the back of the figure. Beyond that, though, the scrap gun works fine. It doesn't look super accurate to the game, but I guess you could say that about a lot of guns in the LEGO Overwatch sets. It's definitely something they wanted to do to make them a little bit less accurate, to make them less violent in a way. As for the Junkrat minifigure, this is almost as detailed as the Big Fig in its own right. Love the printing on the torso and the legs. And the face printing isn't half bad. I mean, they chose to make kind of like a strip for that dirt design, but really the actual character has more of a printing of that all around. I still don't think this is a bad solution, though. I do love this new hair piece. It's pretty similar to other existing hair pieces, but getting a new hair piece is always a plus in my book, and this is something I could see used outside of this character. He does have an alternate facial expression with a more maniacal look. And this is a really interesting attachment at the back where it just has a little hole connection, so you can put it on a regular Technic pin or whatnot. And with that piece removed, here's a look at the back of the torso, which they even put some effort into detailing there, so that's really nice. Also included is his frag launcher, and the design of that is really interesting, using a printed 1x1 tile, and you get an extra one of that, and also one used in the build in another part, so there's 3 in total. Pretty simple on the sides and everything, but I do like that print at the front. Also included is a Pachamari build, which is pretty simple, just a round 2x2 at the top with some printing on it, and one of these older little grass pieces, I guess would be the best way to put it. I like this, it's pretty adorable. As for the build of the set, there's actually 2 separate builds. This build of the Junker Town display, and that attaches easily to this build of Roadhog's chopper. All you do to connect the two is slide the chopper onto this little Technic pin here. It's a pretty loose connection, but that makes it easy to display and then play around with separately. First, we'll take a look at the chopper. The motorcycle is definitely made for the Big Fig Roadhog, but it's not one of those oversized choppers that are slid into a $20 license set that just seem like kind of a waste of parts. No, this is actually a very well made and thought out build, accurate to the game, which I really appreciate. It is made for the Big Fig with the cockpit here, where there's these two pedals, and that just kind of slides into place with Roadhog's feet. And he rests pretty easily on this back seat here. You could have his hands hold on to one of the pedals and fit into place pretty well. There's also a light at the top and a sidecar for Junkrat. The sidecar is attached via some Technic pins, and you could easily remove it, but it doesn't really stand on its own. I love this printed dome piece at the front with that nice yellow, and it has enough space to fit one minifigure standing up. Also some spikes on the side wheel right here. Some other little details I appreciate with the chopper are these exhaust pipes fitting right into place, and all they do to execute that is just have these 1x2s with the little hinge sticking out. Fits pretty well. And also the seat can be adjusted a little bit up and down if you want to get some movement there, as you can with the light at the front here. But that's it for the build for the chopper. Let's take a look at the second build. Now, this is just a little slice of Junkertown. The design of this has that very rustic, junky look, I guess you could really say. And what kind of surprised me is the amount of stickers used just for this build. Because keep in mind, the chopper doesn't have any stickers of itself. But this one uses like a whole sheet of stickers. The most annoying being the ones at the front sign. And those are just a pain in the butt to line up and get all those right. Would have preferred if they were printed, honestly. But beyond that, it is a pretty interesting build. To the left, there's an area with a steel trap here. That design is easily removed, and you can play around with that on its own. I like how that's built using those 1x2s with the little teeth coming out, and it's very easy to open and close it. Sticker at the top, though, and that just clips into place pretty easily right at the edge here. Over here, there's another holder where you could put one of the guns, and also this design, which is a 2x2 circular jumper, and it has another one of those printed 1x1s. Some dynamite here, all held into place with 1x1 clips. I like getting these pieces in that nice kind of caramel color. To the right, there's a bunch of gold, and that's where the Pachamari rests, with a nice sack there, and also some gold bars, which are always a pleasure to get. If you turn it around a bit, there's a sticker of a whole bunch of signs and things, and I'm sure those are filled with Easter eggs, but I don't play too much Overwatch, so I can't really call them off the top of my head, as is this little signage right at the back here. And go pause that and read that if you want. I love seeing all those details. At the top, it says watch your step over here, and of course that's the part that connects onto the chopper, so you could hold it into place. And there's even a little poster of the Queen of Junkertown to the side. Another sticker. Finally, attached to the right of the build is a signage, and we have sticker here, and sticker here, which overall looks good, but those are a pain in the butt to put on. Also another sticker on this circular 2x2 here, a sticker on this piece here. Yeah, like I said, a lot of stickers. It was interesting seeing the fork piece in red. I don't see that too often in that color. And you can't move this sign around, but it does stay in place pretty well with how it's attached. Either way, that's really it for the builds of this set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The box of this set does use a pretty unconventional box size for a $50 set. I was quite surprised to see them use this one, but I guess it displays the set pretty well. It's just going to give people the wrong idea on the pricing here. As for the instructions, pretty short for a $50 set, but there is a new ad at the back, which I've seen online, but it's cool to see it here with some of those full 2019 characters. So overall, Junkrat and Roadhog is definitely a set aimed towards older kids and adults. It's more of a display piece than a play piece, but I think kids will have fun with the chopper build. The design of the Junkertown display piece is actually really intricate for what it has going on. I do wish it used a little less stickers. It's especially a pain in the butt to line up those stickers on the sign. And I do wish as a whole the set was a little cheaper. I know the Roadhog minifigure, or sorry, big figure is so detailed. I understand why it's such a high price. but they could have added maybe a little bit more to the build or an extra figure or something. I don't know. But with all that considered, I still think the $50 price isn't as bad as some other licensed themes, and I'd give this set a B+ overall. Some fantastically detailed figures and a pretty nice display piece to boot. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.